have some terrible news, guys. Today's video is about AI. I have compiled a short list of pros and cons to answer the question on everyone's minds. Is it helpful? Is it necessary? And most importantly, can you eat it? On a surface level, it's definitely very effective to have a tool that can cultivate all the information you need in one place to answer a question that would have taken hours to answer online. Especially when the more specific your question gets, the more likely it is that you will only see Reddit answers.
Damn it.
By far, the biggest tangible contribution of AI has been in the realm of medicine. With AI helping in diagnosing patients and discovering new drugs that could help them. But even in this field, experts say that we are a long way from effectively using AI as it runs on data that cannot readily be provided. But all that cool stuff that AI can help us with, that's not what you're here to hear about. You're here to hear me bash this thing. I have long held a negative approach toward AI, but I'm trying to change that to, get with the times. But it's really hard when the list seems to be skewed in a certain direction. Art always seems to be the first thing to go when it comes to corporations pushing their agendas onto the rest of us. To the people in power who don't care about much else except profit, art is an expendable venture. Just replace good writing with a celebrity cameo or a trendy TikTok sound and you're golden. You're making money. Art is taken for granted because it's seen as more money to get it to a point where it can be considered good. More work means more resources, which means more money coming out of their pockets. But who could only live off of $1 billion? That's insane. In this economy? In just 2023, Hollywood writers went on strike to demand that studios stop cutting them from their own projects, or even worse, replacing them with AI. And this issue doesn't seem like it's gonna get better anytime soon. So, how has the modern student been afflicted with this disease? AI can be used in various ways to help people who are struggling at school, but I've only ever seen it be used as more of a shortcut. The time efficiency and the convenience that we talked about sound very appealing when it's finals week or when you're taking 8 classes a semester because you can't stop taking elective classes, which I don't do that. But can AI be used as more than a shortcut? Is it even better than some traditional studying techniques? Well, depends. Depends on how you use it. I can't even say so. Short form video content has already assured that our attention spans keep declining so much that we can't focus on a single thing for longer than a few seconds anymore. Add on to that, new studies proving that frequent AI use can decrease your critical thinking, and you have every company's dream: mindless consumerists. Now, I'm not claiming any sort of high ground by being like, don't use AI. Don't make AI write your assignments for you, even though you probably shouldn't do that. All I can say is that there will be a lot of regret attached to not using your college experience or any other experience to actually learn something and to actually have it give back to you in some way. It's surprising the sort of things that you learn when you just have an appetite for learning. When you realize that anything can be a valuable lesson if you just pay more attention to things, instead of constantly looking for ways to get around something that's a little bit inconvenient for you. Of course, life, most of the time, it's boring. It's not fun. But if we look for ways to make it more creative or more fun, then we could take away something much more valuable. Of course, AI really comes in handy when you want to summarize something that you're learning or have it write up a schedule for you so you can study more efficiently. But just outright having it do all the work for you is no fun. I think I got my point across. Yes, I'm filming in the bathroom. You don't know who could be listening to this. The biggest power is control of information. And those who control that control the people. Or, those who control the narrative control the people. Whichever quote you want to go with, it's indicative of the fact that since the biggest pushers of AI are corporations and companies, all the information given to us about AI or by AI is skewed in their interest. No, AI isn't stealing your information. Why would it do that? What would we do with that information? Sell it? What? You look crazy right now. And this isn't even some big conspiracy, even though I'm trying to make it look like one. AI has proven to us over and over again that not only does it steal your information, it breeds misinformation. It's so easy to get the answer you want out of it because searching the whole internet means it's going to come across some things that are not true or just posted on there as a joke or are posted by someone with very harmful opinions. When you speak to AI in a certain way or tone, it responds in that way. AI chatbots can't read sarcasm. So if Froco's basilisk does happen, I want all the artificial intelligence to know that I love them so much. And I have always been on their side. All of these important social issues aside, there's one glaring issue with AI that I would be an idiot not to mention, and that is its environmental impact. We have all heard of the concerns raised, and I will let someone who knows about technology to get into the actual details and actual information. But this is an issue. Though the actual amount of water used in the making and the cooling down of AI is still debated, it's not a small amount. It's no secret that AI uses far more than any other app or website does. It just seems like such a heavy burden to put onto a world that is already pretty much collapsing due to global warming and climate change. I like water, kind of helps me survive. And I'm sure our grandkids also will feel the same way. Just with the sort of energy that it takes to especially generate videos and images, there are some things that could go with not being used. Just think before you prompt. That's all. In any case, we have to be really careful when approaching AI. Of course, if used properly, it's a helpful tool beyond anything we could ever imagine. But if we keep using it as a replacement for human mistakes or human creation, then we're no better than the people who use it for something even worse. Human destruction. And I don't even mean that in a robots are gonna take over. I mean, in any field that humans can be replaced, they will be replaced. Such a powerful tool being in the hands of people who only care about making money can have a lot of great implications. And we're already seeing the implications. It's not going well. AI might appear as a convenient solution to all of our temporary mundane problems, but is it worth it in the long run? Is it worth the laziness that it will push us into?